Maximus Decimus Meridius.
I am your father.
You like Huey Lewis on the news?
Yes. And you're not sure about this, are you?
You're gonna die, clown!
What's the most you ever lost on a coin toss? Sir? The most you ever lost on a coin toss. Call it.
Whose motorcycle is this?
It's a chopper, baby.
Whose chopper is this?
Zed's.
Who's Zed?
Zed's dead, baby.
Bring out today!
This is a tasty burger.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Louis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Wait a minute. You ain't heard nothing yet.
Welcome to the fucking show.
Hello, welcome back to See What Sticks, a podcast about everything and nothing. I'm Russell.
And I'm Emma, your favorite co-host of the two of us.
Yeah, okay. So, you just heard the new See What Sticks intro theme. If you're wondering about that, it's tentatively our permanent theme. Maybe it'll change a little bit. Maybe we're going to keep it. The background music, if you're wondering, is Promentory from Last of the Mohicans, and then movie quotes spliced in to make kind of a compilation. So if you like it, I can link it below and give you all the movie quotes to do a little research. But yeah, that's the See What Sticks intro. Hopefully the audio sounds better. Altaf, on a podcast that never actually recorded, gave me a good piece of advice on how to make the podcast sound more organic. Emma's actually not in the room with me, and I don't know if you guys can tell or not. And I think that's a good thing because I think it sounds way better. What's up, Emma?
Not much. I will add a tiny bit. I don't know if you've gotten new Wi-Fi or something, but you're quite laggy this evening.
Ooh, I am? I did get new Wi-Fi. It's faster than the old Wi-Fi, you have to admit that.
Strange. Well, I've got a lot of clouds over where I'm at, so it might be my end too, but you know, whatever, we'll make it work. So
You sound great on my end, so.
Good. Well, thank you. I know that I have like the most beautiful voice. It's like nails on a chalkboard, so.
Oh, yup.
For sure. But yeah, not a lot's up. It's been pouring down rain for what feels like 3 days straight. I feel like I need to build an ark and bring every animal on Earth, except mosquitoes, onto the ark.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So, usually for people who are new to the show and everything else, we would do what we've been up to for the last week. We're going to kind of skim over that or maybe do it at the end. The only key points for what we've been up to is Emma's doing some house construction, which is awesome, and I'm getting knee surgery and stuff done because I have royally screwed up my left knee. Those are basically what we've been up to, but the reason we're skipping over it so quickly is because we're going to get into the main topic this week, which is going to take quite a bit of time because we have like 90 billion things to go over, and we're playing a little game. It's our top 10s for a lot of different things. So sit back and enjoy. I think what we're going to start with is... 1 second. Emma's making a really weird face. We're on FaceTime. What's up?
There's something like the size of a bat in my house. I just saw it fly. Oh, Lord. All right.
No one's ever been killed by a bat, so it's fine. Rabies.
It'll just carry me away. Oh, you the new... vampire. Oh my Lord, what is that? Never mind. You know what? I'm just gonna let it do its thing till we're done.
Okay.
It's all good.
So, the first thing that... Do you want me to pause the show?
No, you're fine.
Okay. So...
I'm fine.
Okay, cool. So, the first thing that we are going to go over for our top 10s, so to give you guys a heads up on what things we're doing our top 10 food chains. Then we are going...
Wait. I thought you said fast food.
Well, yeah, food chains.
Okay, you said food chain. Well, not Golden Corral, like Outback Steakhouse could be considered a food chain.
Okay, so fast food chains. Yeah, fast food chains. Okay. So we're doing fast food chains. Then we're doing TV show themes. We're doing oldies. Mine is mostly 80s. I have a few honorable mentions in there. Then we're doing fashion trends. So... what I mean by TV show themes, for when we get into it, it doesn't have to be your favorite TV show in particular. It's just your favorite theme from a show or like the opening song. Actually, I got this idea from the Lights Camera podcast. They did one, and I thought it was interesting, and I wanted to voice in with a few of my favorites, and I always like hearing what other people's favorites are. So we're taking that idea and doing it ourselves. Thank you, Lights Camera podcast. You guys are hilarious. So I think first we'll do our top 10 food chains. We'll start with 10 and go to 6. I'll do my 10 to 6, and then you do your 10 to 6, and we can explain why after that. Okay?
Okay, wait. So we're ranking this like 10 being like the lowest.
Yes, 10 is the worst.
Okay,
1 is the best.
Okay, all right.
Because we're saving the best for last kind of thing.
Let's get down to
Okay.
easy.
So, for this one, my number 10 is Wendy's. I know. So, I'll go through it. My number 10 is Wendy's. My number 9 is McDonald's. My number 8 is Burger King. My number 7 is Jimmy John's. And my number 6 is Five Guys. So, what is yours?
Well, moving from 10 to 6, correct? Am I on the right numbers here? Okay, I actually wrote note cards, guys. I am somewhat prepared, even though it's like chicken scratch handwriting. It works. So, coming in at number 10, Burger King. Number 9, I have Chick-fil-A. 8 is Chipotle. 7 is Taco Bell, and 6 is Waffle House.
Okay. We actually talked about the Waffle House one as a debate if it is fast food. It is. It's like a soft version of fast food.
It's like a takeout diner, and it's also like if you've never heard of Waffle House, it's kind of a southern thing.
Everyone's heard of Waffle House.
If you haven't heard of it, it's no biggie.
No, everyone's heard of it. It's just kind of a meme now, but.
Yeah, which sucks because like I live around them, and they're honestly like 4 a.m. You're feeling a waffle, you gotta go to Waffle House. They're super sketch diners, but I love them dearly. Honestly, it's the best.
Yeah, the late great Anthony Bourdain, who unfortunately passed away this week because of suicide, was a big fan of Waffle House. He actually has a whole segment in one of his episodes to Waffle House and its impact on like culture and how important it can be to have places like that. So that's a little shout out to the late great Anthony Bourdain.
Like for real though, if you want a waffle in a show, you gotta go to Waffle House.
Yeah.
Like you will never be unimpressed with your experience there.
Yeah, definitely. So next we're going to go through 5 through 1, and we're going to go back and forth and explain these more. Okay. On why these are higher on our list and why do we like them and things we don't like. So my number 5 is Jersey Mike's. People are gonna disagree with some of these ones and why they're at this list. I like Jersey Mike's. It's not higher on my list because I've had some bad experiences with food there. Like things were like undercooked or overdone or just kind of like soggy and a little bit gross. So that's why it's my 5, but it's really solid. Like if there's a Jersey Mike's and I'm driving somewhere, I'm probably going to stop at the Jersey Mike's. If there's other things around that were lower on this list, I'm definitely going to hit up Jersey Mike's because it's like Quiznos, but still exists. I don't even know if Quiznos is a thing.
Straight up melts in your mouth, and it's the best thing ever. They have the best roast beef.
Yeah, they do. I like Jersey Mike's because you can get a legit toasted sub, or you can get like a deli style sub.
Yeah,
and it's like it gives you that awesome choice.
Yeah, it's really good.
Isn't Jersey? I've actually only ever been to one once, but. Isn't Jersey Mike's exactly like Penn Station or no? I don't really know.
Well, I'll be honest with you all too. I've only been to Jersey Mike's once, and it was on a like work road trip to Ohio, and they had one at Jungle Jim's grocery store. Which, if y'all have never been, you gotta go to Jungle Jim's. It's a never like you gotta go. It's an unforgettable life experience to go there. It's the coolest grocery store you'll ever go to.
Okay, so. Yeah. You didn't answer my question.
Huh?
You didn't answer my question.
You know, the one time I did go, I guess, I don't know. I mean, this is going to be really offensive to people, but I feel like most sub-style shops are all kind of the same. I mean, yeah, they have different themes. Yeah. Like, one's like a surfer theme, and one's like a this theme or that theme, and it's, like, cool. But I feel like at the end of the day, they're all about the same.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So what's your number 5?
My number 5 is Arby's. So,
Arby's didn't even make my list. Arby's is pretty legit, though.
Arby's is the bomb. You know, we have the meats. Okay, I will give them credit. I am digging the new, like, spokesperson, like, advertising thing they're doing. Like,
we have the meats.
Yeah, I'm like, I dig that guy's voice, for real.
Yeah.
It sticks out. It's a really good advertising move. I think that their food is actually really good, usually. I've never had a bad experience with their food. It's just not my personal favorite, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not a bad place. It's just not my favorite. So that's kind of why it hit 5.
So, yeah, no.
Yeah, their wraps are really good. They have like a chicken bacon ranch wrap. They're kind of new. It's part of their new like deli kick that they're doing, and it is the bomb. I'll be honest. Like, they're really rocking that. So
yeah. There's an Arby's that used to be pretty close to where I live, and then it closed down quite a while ago, so I haven't been. But then when I was living in Los Angeles last summer, there's an Arby's literally next door to where I was living. So I went there like probably 2 or 3 times, and I had like a little bit of a renaissance on Arby's. I was like, wow, this place is pretty legit.
their curly fries, take me back.
Yeah, they're really good. Arby's is a solid one. It didn't make my list. That'd probably be like 11 on my list if it was there. Also, I put McDonald's low on the list because I think McDonald's is pretty much trash. It's like lowest common denominator fast food.
Disagree, but moving on.
No, yeah. So that was your number 5. My number 5 is kind of a regional one. I don't know if it's everywhere. I know it's in Wisconsin and like Minnesota and Illinois and Indiana. And Ohio and Michigan, but it's Culver's. That's mine.
Wait, are you on number 4? Because you said number 5.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm on number 4.
Okay. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I'm so lost.
So
okay.
My number 4 on my list is Culver's, which is, I know it started in Wisconsin, so I know it's Indiana, Michigan.
It's the fresh, never frozen butter burger, guys.
I didn't put it on there because of the butter burger. The butter burgers are solid. I put it on there because of cheese curds and because of their frozen custard.
Mixers.
Yeah, those will make you a thick boy, honestly.
Oh, yeah, they will, man. So worth it.
So what is your number 4?
Well, adding on to your Culver's thing, if y'all have ever been, or if you've never been, you gotta go, and you gotta get a strawberry shake with Jimmy's mixed in, and it's the best thing ever. Like,
can you explain what Jimmy's are for people? I didn't know I know what they are, but I've never heard them be called that.
Sprinkles.
Okay.
Yeah, they're called sprinkles. They're sprinkles, I guess is like what other people call them, but Jimmy's, I don't know. But anyway, my number 4 is Hardee's.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Was it? I think it used to be called Carl's Jr.
No, it's not used to be. It depends where you are in the country.
Yeah, it's like Rallies and Checkers.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so like, we call it Hardee's from where I'm from, so I'm like the northern part of the grouping here. Carl's Jr. I think is more southern, but
I think West Coast is Carl's Jr. as well.
Well, like Southwest.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway,
sure.
from around these parts, we call it Hardee's, and it's the bomb. I really wasn't a fan of their like combination with Red Burrito for a while, and then I did kind of get on the bandwagon.
What is that?
Red Burrito?
Yeah, what is that?
It's like have you heard of La Bambas? Okay, if I can remember, like burritos as big as your head, like.
No, I've never heard of it.
I'm really trying to. Okay, is this like a taco place?
Okay.
Like, it's like a hyped Taco Bell, I guess.
Oh,
like,
okay. So it's not like street tacos.
No. It's not like that.
You know who has? This was going to make my list. You know who has dope tacos that like no one talks about?
Who?
Jack in the Box. They have.
I've never been to one. Everyone talks about them.
I think it's a West Coast thing.
They have them. They have one in Muncie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've never seen one in. I'm from Chicago. I've never seen one around here. When I was in LA, they were all over, and I had a taco from there. Yo, they're pretty damn good, and I was like, pretty dope. But okay, so
but anyway, Hardee's comboed with Red Burrito, and I believe it's called Red Burrito. Lord, I'm so sorry if I'm wrong. But anyway, they have like some of the best burgers. I will be honest, like for what you get for fast food anymore, they just are pretty good quality foods, or at least they taste like good quality. I mean, so they're doing something right. They're always like not a little thin piece of paper patty either. It's like actually a decent sized cheeseburger kind of thing. And if I want to eat a cheeseburger, I want it to be decent sized. So that's where I go. But they have really good, like, everything. Again, that's, like, another place that I've never had a bad experience with it. They have these really cool things called, like, all-star boxes, and it's $5, and you get, like, 2 sandwiches, a fry, and a cookie and a drink. And, like, it's actually a really good deal. There's people from work get them all the time. They're definitely not good for a health kick. I don't think there's anything at Hardee's that actually is good for a health kick, but it is the best if you're looking for a cheat meal or just a downright good fast food meal. So yeah.
Okay, so
that's my number 4.
I'm gonna do 3 and 2 together. Just for like time's sake, because the next 2 things are gonna take a really long time. Yeah. But 3 and 2, my 3 is Starbucks. And I know some people don't call it fast food. But you can get food there, and I go to Starbucks, or at least when I'm with Emma, I go to Starbucks fairly often, but I don't like coffee, for people out there who don't know. I usually get like their tea and their refreshers. Speaking of which, I just got 2 packs of the refresher things. I'm going to try those tomorrow. But so that's my 3. My 2 is Portillo's, which is a Chicago thing, which is like hot dogs and Italian beef and stuff. And they have them other places now too. They've kind of expanded, but it is a Chicago-based thing.
Their beef and cheddar croissant is my life.
It's with so sweet peppers, good. Fire.
I'm craving what's about right
now. That's my 3 and 2. So I'm leaving my 1. So what are your 3 and 2?
My 3 and 2 are McDonald's and Rallies. So I know it's like a really unpopular opinion with the McDonald's one, and quite literally the only reason that I ranked McDonald's so high is because I do like their French fries a lot. Okay. I'm really picky about my French fries. I love their French fries, and I love their McCafe, like Frappuccinos and like macchiatos, like that whole line that they started. I really like those because they are kind of like a cheaper version of Starbucks, and they're more readily available. So like around me, so if I'm like in a hurry and I need a coffee fix, I can run through like a McDonald's, and it's not just like crap tasting coffee anymore. They really have stepped up. So that's why McDonald's placed a little higher for me, because I guess I consider coffee fast food because I kind of use it as a meal replacement. I shouldn't, but I do. Okay. Don't do that. And then Rallies. So I like grew up on Rallies, and that's kind of like a
Rallies is also Checkers.
Okay, well, Rallies or Checkers, we call it again Rallies in these parts. And so like it was kind of a staple of my childhood, and my dad like absolutely loves Rallies French fries, and he'll always tell me that they use mushrooms in their breading. That's like the one thing he always told me when I was growing up. So it's just like a little bit of a childhood thing, but I also just genuinely like their French fries. Like, oh my gosh, if you've never had Rallies or Checkers French fries, you gotta go, because they're some of the best darn French fries you can have. So those are my top 2.
Awesome. So do you want to do your number 1, or do you want me to go?
I can do my number 1 if you want.
Okay, I know my number 1 will be very controversial, so you can go.
Well, mine's gonna be really controversial with you, because my number 1's Wendy's.
Oh, okay. No, I think it's good. I like their Frosties. I like their fries. Their chicken nuggets are pretty good. It's just, it was my time.
Okay, so for me, Wendy's topped out because at work we go out to eat literally at least once a week minimum for lunch. Everybody does. And as Russell and I have talked about, I've been on a like pretty strict diet for a few months now. And like, let me tell you, going out to eat for fast food, finding something that is somewhat compatible with a diet whatsoever is downright impossible anymore. And, like, y'all can be like, oh, you can get a salad. I'm sorry, but a really gross salad with, like, a handful of shredded cheese and, like, an egg that was probably boiled 6 months ago thrown on it. Like, that's not what I'm talking. Ew. I'm picky about that. So Wendy's has so seriously stepped up their game with their salads. I mean, they have, like, it's not a big grouping, but a very nice grouping of, like, different salads with different flavors and everything else. And it's just been, like, really nice to be able to, like, join in the group a little bit and like go get lunch, but be able to stick to my diet at the same time. So Wendy's really kind of opened that up for me. Also, their salads are genuinely the best thing ever. Like, oh my gosh, I could eat them all day, every day. So go Wendy's on the salads. Okay,
yeah. So I mean, you backed up your argument or your reasoning pretty well there. I can't argue with it. Yep. So my number 1, I know you're going to disagree very intensely, is Subway. I love Subway, and I understand people are like, Subway's disgusting, their meat is made out of like rubber and their bread is like made out of like paper shavings or whatever. You know what, I always had Subway when I was done with like swim practice when I was a kid, or sailing practice, or water polo, so it holds a place for me, just like how Checkers or Rallies does for you. And I think Subway's dope. I actually had Subway for dinner last night, so that was, Subway is a 10.
No problems with you liking Subway. I totally see why you would like Subway. For me, it's just not a personal favorite, but I see why you would like it so much. Like, I don't have a problem with it at all. I ate a lot of it too growing up. I think that's why I don't like it, is because I used to be like in certain athletic things. I'm not going to get into it, but we would always be traveling, and for some reason that was always the stop when we were traveling. So like 3, 4, 5 times a week I would have Subway, and when you do that for like 4 years of high school, it just burnt me out on that stuff so quickly that it's like I can't do this anymore.
No,
like,
I understand.
Yeah, but it's good. I mean, they're like, oh no, what's it called? It's like, is it 9-grain honey oat bread?
I only get Italian urban cheese. Actually, when there is a Subway across the street from where I worked last year, they had a bread I've never seen. It's jalapeno cheddar, and there's like little jalapeno. Oh, I've never seen it around here.
Yeah,
it's legit.
We have 9-grain honey oat, and that's like my jam. You get some 9-grain honey oat with some tuna, and I know you're all like, "Oh my lord, you get tuna from Subway." I do. I love tuna.
That's like mercury really poisoning waiting to happen.
You know, but it's so worth it.
You know.
Like, the best. Okay, seriously, I'll tell you. Okay, we got to do this. We got to say what our sandwich orders are, like our typical sandwich orders. I'll tell y'all. It will make y'all nauseated because it freaks Russell out. My favorite, by far, Subway sandwich is a 9-grain honey oat with tuna, mozzarella cheese, bacon, and marinara sauce toasted with lettuce and cucumbers and mayonnaise.
That is disgusting.
So
you know what? It's not gross. The marinara makes it gross. That's the thing that makes it gross.
But you can't poop on, like...
No, I can't. You know why? Because I have... Okay, marinara sauce is essentially pasta sauce or pizza sauce. And I have had fish on pizza. But it has to be like anchovies, which are really salty. The thing is, you're mixing mayonnaise with that as well. And all of the other things are okay. But
it's like sour cream.
Sour cream is also gross.
I love
even the name sour cream sounds gross.
It's delicious and I can eat it with a spoon, but okay. Well, that's my sandwich order. Thank you very much. I love it dearly.
Mine kind of changes. It's usually the same basic idea. It's Italian urban cheese. I usually get sweet onion chicken teriyaki or the rotisserie style chicken with pepper jack and mozzarella. I always double up on my cheese because I hate being healthy. I do that, and then I get lettuce, tomatoes, onion, banana pepper, pickle, chipotle. That's what I get every time. Yeah. I legitimately can do it like not like blindfolded, but it's like the back of my hand, and there's not like a thought to it. It's always what I get. I know people are like, there's a billion different options. You know what? That's what I like. Whatever. So that was our top 10 food, fast foods. I think in the future we'll do restaurants, or we can do restaurants, or not even chains, like what our favorite restaurant is in particular. So we'll do that in the future. But next, we're going to go do TV show theme songs. And we're going to do them the same way, where we go from 10, which is our, not least favorite, but it's our 10th favorite, to our first favorite. And for mine, at least, these don't go in order of how I like the show. Except my number one is actually my favorite show. The rest of them kind of fluctuate. But my number one theme song pick is because I love the show so much.
Wait, are we... Oh, okay, sorry. I thought you were going to say what it was.
No. That's just like why I'm saying it like that, because my number one is also my favorite like sitcom of all time. Yeah. I have an honorable mention. I'm guessing it's on your list, and I'll play the song when you get to it, because I'm going to play all the songs. So for people who might not know, my honorable mention, that would be 11 on mine, is Game of Thrones. It's not on here, but it will be played because I'm guessing it's on yours because you're a huge Game of Thrones person as well. And I'm just guessing it's going to be on your list. Yes. And if it's not, we can play it.
It's actually number 8 on my list. So
nice. Yep. So just for me queuing up all the songs, we'll talk about what it is. I'll play it, then you do yours, so it gives me time to play it, and we'll go back and forth like that. So my first one is queued up. It's the theme song to The Courtship of Eddie's Father and the show Robin Big. So I'll play it. So here we go. Let's see. So that's the theme song to Courtship of Eddie's Father and the show Robin Big. I just put that in parentheses. I didn't pick it for Robin Big, even though that show is like pretty good. But yeah, so my next one says 10. My number 9, it's a good show. I personally put this one on my list. It wasn't going to make the list. It was probably going to be switched with Game of Thrones. The only reason it didn't is because the show actually uses I think Boston or New York Symphony Orchestra to do the song. So.
It seems today that all you see is violence in movies and sex on TV.
But where are those good old-fashioned values on which we used to rely?
So, that was Family Guy. And then that was Nine. And then my
Quick
8.
interruption on that.
Yeah.
Family Guy actually came in for me at number 4, so...
Okay, so we don't have to do that.
Yes.
So, can we do yours next? Because we can do your 10 and 9 because I have to queue up mine. So
Yeah, no problem. My number 10 is the opener for Everybody Loves Raymond.
Okay.
I watched that all the time when I was younger, so that was, like, pretty fun.
So I'll play the song.
Oh, okay. All right. Trying to fill the time here a wee bit, so I don't really know what to... Oh, all right.
So that's Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yeah.
That was your 10. What's your 9?
Yes. My number 9 is the opener for King of Queens. These are like my childhood, like come home from school and watch these kind of like shows.
Okay, so here's King of Queens.
My eyes are getting weary. My back is getting tight. I'm sitting here in traffic on the Queensboro Bridge tonight. But I don't care, 'cause all I...
So that was really good. That's super good pick. So now we'll go with my number 8, and then we'll go with your 8, 7. So this is
my 8 was Game of Thrones.
Okay, so we'll put Game of Thrones on. So my number 8 is from the TV show Frasier.
Hey baby, I hear the blues are calling. Tossed salads and scrambled eggs. Mercy. And
I just love the Frasier theme song. My dad always used to watch Frasier with me when I was a kid, so that one, and the show Binging with Babish on YouTube uses it, so props, shout out to that. So Emma's one then for her 8 or her 7? Your 7, or is it your 8?
My 8. Well, they're kind of the same.
That's fine.
So we'll just call them that. Game of Thrones is one of them, and we've already called that up once. Same thing. And then my other one is Fresh Prince.
Okay, so I'll do Game of Thrones and Fresh Prince. So... So for the Game of Thrones one, what I have to say is that's an incredible orchestral song.
Yes.
That one is just, as soon as you hear it, you know Game of Thrones. You know you're in for a badass adventure. And I love the opening where they're building all of Westeros out of like cogs and gears. Super cool, amazing opener. So your next one after that is Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Let's get into it.
Yes, it is.
all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air.
Okay, I would play the whole thing because I do know all the words to that. But that's an amazing pick. So my number 7, I'm gonna do 7 and 6. So my 7 and 6 are Malcolm in the Middle and the Jeffersons. So here's Malcolm in the Middle. Oh, well, that's a commercial. So let's go to a different one. No.
Yes, no, maybe. I don't know. Can you repeat the question? You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now.
So that's Malcolm in the Middle. Same. I love that show. I think the theme song is also just so fitting with that. I'm not even sure if that's a real song or they just made it for the show. I don't know. I don't do research for this. Actually, today I did. So my next one is the Jeffersons, and Emma didn't know the theme for this until I played it, and then she's like, oh, it's this song. So we're going to do the Jeffersons, which is my number 6. So that's the Jeffersons theme song. Emma, what is your number 7 or your number 6? Sorry.
Could be my number 6. My number 6 and my number... are we doing 5 yet?
So we're going to stop.
Okay, number 6 for me is Parenthood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the song always makes me cry.
So, the Parenthood theme song. Parenthood opening credits. Here we go.
May God bless and keep you always. May your wishes all come true. May you always do for others, and let others do for you. May you build a ladder to the stars, climb on every rung, and may you stay forever young.
That is, yeah, it's an incredible theme song. It's an incredible opening song, just a great song in general. That's a song I would listen to in the car, and that holds up just like the Fresh Prince one. So holds up. So now we get to our favorite theme songs of all time. So we can go through them. So we're going to do 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. So my number 5 is maybe an interesting one for you. Because I don't think you've ever seen me watch the show, but I love it. So I'm just pulling up, guys, for those of you. Okay, here we go.
Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? Nights when you've got no light.
So, do you know what that's from?
Oh my lord, I've heard it, but I cannot remember what it's from, and it's killing me. What is it from?
It's Cheers.
Oh, yep, okay. I was like, oh, I've heard this so many times. Okay.
Fun fact about Cheers from my life that I just think is cool. The guy who plays Norm from Cheers, I forgot his last name. His last name is Went. His brother and sister-in-law or sister and brother-in-law used to coach me in swimming, and he always was at our final swim meets because his niece and nephew were on my swim team. I never saw him, but my parents sat next to him a bunch of times. I'm like, oh my god, it's Norm from Cheers. But yeah, because he's from Chicago. Okay.
That's awesome.
So what is your number 5?
My number 5, so I was a truck driving by right now, so brief interruption here if it gets a little loud. I don't know if you can hear much, so.
It's a little staticky, but it's fine.
Oh, and they're gone. Alright, so my number 5 is the George Lopez theme song, and I used to jam out to this one.
The George Lopez. Okay, yep, here we go. Sorry, there's a YouTube ad, so I'm going to just silence it until it's over. I'm actually playing these off a phone. On my computer, usually I'm able to go through them. Guys, it's a commercial for The Purge, which is a series of movies from Blumhouse. I've seen none of them. So I've actually seen 5 minutes of the first one. I'm like, this is weird. I don't get it. But here we go. I think I know what song this is, or what's going to be. Oh, yes, Lowrider. So, okay. So, the next one on my list was The Fresh Prince at number 4. So, what is your number 4?
My number 4 is the Friends opener. And I'm sure we all know this one by heart. I don't think I've met someone yet who does not know the song.
Actually, the Friends one is my number 3. So, we can kill 2 birds with one stone by doing the Friends.
Sweet.
This one, I think one of the funniest things is this song is just so iconic that it has become its own joke. And did you know that fountain isn't in New York? None of the show is filmed in New York. It's all filmed in LA. And that fountain is at the Warner Brothers headquarters.
I did know that,
yeah.
Yes.
So here we go.
Excuse me.
Sorry, I had to let that one go because it's so incredible. So, my next one, because that kind of hit both of ours. My next one is a little bit like one of Emma's, where it's kind of a song, kind of not. But here it is. I think you guys will all know it. I'll tell you afterwards. So, what was that? What show were we talking about? Oh no, Emma's giving me a blank look. Emma, it's probably everyone listening is screaming at you.
Oh my lord, it's Seinfeld. I know that.
Oh, okay, cool.
I can't see you. Like,
oh,
your
you can't see me?
does that stupid thing where it always shuts down and says poor connection. That's all your computer does.
I know, it's really annoying. But, so, what is your number 2?
We missed my number 3.
Oh, okay, sorry. What's your number 3?
My number 3 is the Waltons.
Oh, okay. The wall.
Fun fact about that, my mom will immediately start crying every time she hears the beginning of this theme song start off. She will like literally be crying while she's making breakfast growing up. We'd watch it on like Saturday mornings. Yep.
Okay, so here we go with the Waltons. Of course. Oh, now it's an ad for the new Sonos, or no, it's the Google Home. If you guys want a Google Home, Google sponsor me. So, yep. That one's a little more of like a sleeper. I didn't know that was going to be on your list. I like a few of them I predicted, but some of the other ones I'm like, oh wow, good choice. That's like that's a deep cut. So, what's your number 2? Because we'll do our number 1s, of course, last.
My number 2 is CSI NY.
So CSI NY theme song
with Gary Sinise.
Awesome. Okay, so here I'll play it. Oh, it's this song. Okay.
It's kind of like a remix to Teenage Wasteland by The Who. I mean, obviously they had to kind of put their own spin on it to use it, but it's the bomb.
Out here in the air.
I love that song.
No, it's an amazing song. So, that you know what, that could have gone in the next category, which is 80s songs. So, my number. Let's do your number 1 first.
Oh, my number 1 is like so heartfelt. It's the Andy Griffith Show opener.
You know what? That was gonna go on mine as well, but I didn't put it on there. So
we listened and watched that show so much growing up that we actually had a cockatiel that could whistle the entire thing.
That's awesome. So here, I'll play it for the one of you out there who doesn't know what this is. So, oh, nope. Guys, it's Liberty Mutual now. So, Liberty Mutual, guys, if you want whatever Liberty auto insurance, is that what it is? Okay.
I think they're insurance.
So, that's Andy Griffith. Pretty iconic theme song. So, for my number 1, I didn't know that was going to be on yours. Great pick. What do you think mine is?
I have no idea.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite TV show.
You have like so many favorites. Honestly,
it's my ringtone.
I've never heard your ringtone. Your phone's always on silent.
I'll play it. You'll 100% know. So.
I don't know. The Simpsons. Yeah, I mean that would instantly. Of course, that would be your favorite. I can see why. It's such a fun, like orchestral, like you said. It's a very upbeat orchestral. So yes, that is also my ringtone. It's been my ringtone for the past like 5 years. So yeah, The Simpsons is by far my favorite TV show of all time. I love Game of Thrones. I love all these things. Simpsons takes the cake. 100%. And that theme song is so iconic. And the couch gag at the end, how they've done a different one for every single episode,
it takes the cake. In my opinion, it is the best. So now that we're done with that, and we've hit some 80s songs on this, we're going to go to, for mine, it's mostly 80s music. There's a few honorable mentions that aren't, and there's some other 90s songs on there, but we're going to go to oldies. So, Emma, what is your 10?
My 10 is Three Little Birds.
By Bob Marley.
Yes.
You know what? I'm being really dumb right now, guys. I can switch back over to Spotify, please sponsor us, to do these.
Yes, yeah, actually.
Yeah, I know. So
for sure. That would make it way easier. And 0 ads. Thank you, Lord.
Spotify, give us money, please. We'll do anything. I'll get a tattoo on my face. Okay. So Three Little Birds, amazing pick.
Thank you.
Amazing pick. So, I'm going to do my honorable mention first. I have one honorable mention. I had Marvin Gaye and Sam Cooke on here. Incredible songs. I'm guessing you may have one of those on there. I don't know. But here's my honorable mention it's from the movie Do the Right Thing. Great 90s song. Here we go.
Yet our best trained, best educated, best equipped.
So, that's word. So that's from Fight the Power, which is one of my favorite songs ever. I always listen to it before I go to the gym. In the car, I'm just just bumping Fight the Power. So my official number 10 is, I think it's from 1991, so it's not an 80s song, but this song is one of those things that it's a joke that I want to I have this playing at my funeral. But here's my number 10. It's You Can Call Me Al by Paul Simon. So that's You Can Call Me Out. That's my 10. What's your 9?
My 9 is Happy Together. Yes.
Great, by the Turtles. So this is 70s or maybe 60s. This is an oldie, but let's put it on.
Imagine me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight. So happy together.
Great pick. So
I car karaoke the crap out of that.
I'll karaoke that with you. Every day. So my number 9, I think you'll start to be able to guess these. Mine's Higher Love by Steve Winwood. So we'll get into Higher Love. Incredible. So, what is your number 9?
I already did number 9. I'm on number 8 now.
Oh, what's your number 8?
My number 8 is Red Red Wine.
Red, red. Cool, let's do this. You have a lot of reggae on yours. Good pick.
Yeah, that's my jam.
That's awesome. You know what? That's a deep cut. I really like that. That's on your list.
Thank you.
So my next one is "Kiss from a Rose" by Seal, which is 1994.
Sweet.
Which every time I listen to it, I only can think of Batman because that it was in Batman, kind of made that song big. But here we go. Okay, so that was Kiss from a Rose. Listen to it if you haven't heard it, but I'm sure everyone's heard that one. So, Emma, what is your 8 or 7? 7.
Hound Dog by Elvis.
Oh, wow. So Elvis Presley, Hound Dog. Let's do it.
Yes.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog, you're crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time.
So, amazing pick. Really oldies. Awesome pick. I love it. Elvis is the man. So, my next one, which is my 7, is Take On Me by Aha. And I'll fast forward to the song. Yes.
That was my number 6.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So we got that one out of the way. So we'll go to my number 6 is You Make My Dreams by Hall & Oates is my number 6. So...
That's my number 2.
Oh, really? Awesome.
Yeah.
So we got that one out of the way. So let's do this.
What I want, you got, it might be hard to handle, but like a flame that burns a candle.
So I would play that whole song on here, but I'm sure I'm not allowed to. So next one after that, what is your... Is it number 5 for you?
Yes.
Okay, so number 5, these are getting to this upper echelon. So...
Yeah. What I Like About You is my number 5.
Oh, wow. If I could type, this would be way... What I Like About You? Okay. Awesome pick. That should have been on my list. And Emma's dancing to the song. So that's how you know it's good. So my next one is The Power of Love. It's in the beginning of Back to the Future. Incredible song. I love it. Here we go. Huey Lewis in the News, guys. So that's it's Power of Love. What is your number 4?
My number 4 is Staying Alive. I can't. Not
The
put
Bee
that one.
Gees.
Yeah.
Okay, Staying Alive, the Bee Gees. So that's Staying Alive. Incredible song.
That is my jam while I'm filing at work.
Oh yeah, it's 100 beats per minute, so it's the perfect CPR song. That's a real thing. Like, it's not just a joke from The Office. Like, if you learn CPR, it's Staying Alive by the Bee Gees. So my next one is a little bit of throwing it off here. It's In Your Eyes by Peter Gabriel. It was actually recently in Deadpool 2 as well. I love this song. This is like one of those ones I listen to in the car by myself so Emma doesn't make fun of me. So here we go. I'm going to fast forward a little bit so we get to the words. So yeah, that's In Your Eyes by Peter Gabriel. I love it. So what's your number 3?
Under Pressure.
Oh, cool.
Yep, I can't not mention that.
So Queen and David Bowie. Bohemian Rhapsody was going to go on this list, but...
What? You didn't put it on there? I thought it was going to be number 1.
No, I actually have a different one as my number 1.
I don't think I've seen you bell out a song more than Bohemian Rhapsody.
I know. The problem is the reason it's not on there because I'd have to play the whole 7-minute song, and we can't do that. So,
yeah, can't.
But shout out to Freddie Mercury, shout out to Queen. Here we go. I'm going to fast forward a little bit. Fantastic. So my next one is another one that Emma's going to give me a weird look through the camera. It's Invisible Touch by Genesis. So we're talking some Phil Collins up in here, guys. Emma's giving me this look like, what are you talking about? Yeah, it made the list. It is number 3 for me.
Nice.
So let's put this on. So I'm going to fast forward. So yeah, that's Invisible Touch by Genesis. Incredible song. I love it. I work out to it every day. So what is your number 2?
Well, my number 2 was You Make My Dreams, which you already played, but I'll go ahead and throw in my honorable mention in place of it, which is Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
So Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash. Awesome. Here we go. I love the mariachi style music in it. I love his voice. Incredible song. Good pick.
Oh yeah.
My honor. Yeah, go for it.
His songs are awesome.
Oh, what a legend. So my honorable mention would be Bohemian Rhapsody. I'm not going to put it on here just for time reasons. So my number 2 is by Kenny Loggins. From one of my favorite movies. It's Playing with the Boys from the homoerotic volleyball scene. You gotta love it. Tom Cruise oiled up playing volleyball. Who doesn't love it? Here's Playing with the Boys. So I'm going to fast forward to the middle. So that's Playing with the Boys, and that is my number 2. Emma's giving me this look that's just like, what are you doing? So what is your number 1 for this list?
My number 1 will always take the cake is Send Me On My Way.
Oh, perfect. That was going to go on this list, but okay. So if you guys haven't seen the music video for this, watch it. It's incredible.
True.
Send Me On My Way by Rusted Roots. So, incredible song. It's in the movie Ice Age. It's a really good running joke in the show Big Mouth. The whole Rusted Roots running joke with the girl's dad, who's the stoner, who's like, no one wants a Rusted Roots cover band at a bat mitzvah. And the whole time he's just high listening to Rusted Roots in his office, like on the record player. Such a funny running joke.
It is very good.
So my number 1, I know, it's a really basic pick, but here you go. I'll fast forward to the middle. It's Africa by Toto. It's incredible. It's on every playlist I've ever made. Even if it's like a hip-hop playlist, Africa by Toto's somewhere in there. And it comes on, throws everyone off, but it makes me happy. So, that is my number 1. What is your number 1?
We did, that was...
okay, sorry.
Yep.
That was music, our favorite, like, oldies. So we'll do more of those. We're going to do more modern songs, so past 2000 and on. Or we can do past like 1990 and on. So we'll do that in a week or two. But our last top 10 rankings, we're going to do fashion trends we hate. So some of mine are past fashion trends. Some of mine are current fashion trends. But we can do it the way we did the first one, where we'll do 10 to 6 and then 10 to 6. Do you want me to go first, or would you like to go first?
You go first this time.
Okay, so my number 10 is ripped hoodies. So if you guys have ever gone shopping or been online, there's like pre-ripped hoodies that look like they have cigarette burns in them. They're like oversized. I think it looks dumb. Maybe I sound like a dumb old person about it. I just don't think they look cool. But if that's your style thing, that's your style thing. Next one is bubble coats with fur all over them, like fur on the like shoulders and on like the around the hood. I think they look dumb. They just look silly to me. So that's my 9. My number 8 is black North Face bubble vests that every sorority girl and frat dude wears to every event ever. So those I think are just way. Emma's giving me a look like, oh god, I own more than one of those. So I'm not like talking smack about people who do wear them. I just think they're goofy. So they're just fashion trends I don't like. My number 7 is adult shoes with Velcro. So there's a lot of adult shoes that have Velcro on them. If you're older than 5, why do your shoes have Velcro, man? That's that. Crocs aren't on here because I love Crocs. So number 6 is oversized shirts. And that doesn't mean like XXL. That just means it's a medium, but it's like to your knees and it's like weirdly baggy, but it's still a medium. It's just like those high fashion ones. I think they look dumb.
You mean schmediums?
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's a small, but it's a medium.
Oh, okay. So yeah, those are just goofy. So that's my 10 through 6. What is your 10 through 6?
All right, my 10 through 6. And most of these really aren't in like a particular order. I equally hate a majority of these, and I'm so sorry if you still wear them. It's just my personal preference. Like, you do you. I have no problems with you doing you. I just personally don't like these, I guess is what I'm saying. Anyway, I'm still definitely going to offend someone through this. I just have a sneaky suspicion. Anyway, 10 would be bubble shirts. And like,
wait, what is that? What is that?
Look up bubble shirts on like Google,
okay,
and you'll know instantly. Like, y'all got to do it. And if you're driving, don't do it right now. Shame on you. Don't even be looking at your phone. But look up bubble shirt when you get the chance, and you're gonna instantly remember these things from when we were little. Like, or I do because I was a girl. They were kind of like a girl's clothing thing, but like for real, it was like a big thing.
I know what this is.
Yeah, they were so annoying. They were like stretchy, and they would always ride up like a crop top, and like they were the size of a shirt for like your baby doll, but they stretched out to your. It was just weird.
Yeah, I remember that. Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, what's next?
All right, my number 9 would be like, it was kind of during the younger Britney Spears fashion trends, was like the arm gloves, like the ones that were like here, and they were like fingerless, and they were like fishnetty.
There's a picture of you somewhere where you're wearing those.
No, it's my whole shirt.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Yes, I did not wear the gloves. Okay, I did. I'll admit to it, I did. But I seriously regret that to this day.
Yeah, I've seen a picture of you wearing that. I'm like, cool phase, bro.
Yeah, we all had them.
Okay, so that's your 9. What's your 8?
I can't remember. I think it was like early 2000s. A huge fashion trend was to practically shave off all your eyebrows and just pencil on like a line where your eyebrow should be. And like, I hate that was even like a fashion trend. Like, it ruined so many women's eyebrows. Like,
oh wait, if you're going with that, can I put man buns in mine? I just did mine all closed. Man buns are my honorable mention. They're stupid.
All right, it's your list. Paint it how you like.
Yep. What is your 7?
My 7, like, fly clips and barrettes. So I'm fine when like a 3-year-old girl is wearing them to hold her hair back. That's cute. But when you're like 30 and you're still trying to rock the pink butterfly clip in your hair, like, Barbara, you gotta stop. Like,
yeah,
it's gotta end.
Okay, so that's your 7. What is your 6?
My 6 is hair feathers. So that was like a trend.
Welcome to Coachella.
Clamp feathers with these metal rings into your hair, and I did it too, and I don't understand why. I just don't understand what was going through my mind.
You're getting one with nature or something.
I don't even know.
Or you're going to Coachella. So those are your options. Then, okay, so we're going to do 5 through 1 now. So my 5, I'm going to offend some people. I'm sorry. None of it's meant to be offensive. I just think it's ugly or stupid. Mom jeans. That doesn't mean moms who wear jeans. I mean jeans that are cut to look like 80s mom jeans. We went away from that for a reason. Why are we going back?
It's a style thing, man.
Mom jeans, big left swipe. Nope. Next one is acid wash denim. And that doesn't mean light denim. It means acid wash, where Emma's giving me a real sad face. No, it's like when you're wearing dark jeans and you have this strip up them that's like bright white, where it's like, cool, dude, did you like hit the road in those jeans in that one spot?
Ones?
No, those are cool. That's like a style thing.
I just bought a pair of those last week.
No, I told you should get those. Those are cool. But no, I mean like the acid wash ones where it's like really dark and it has like the white stripes on them, where it's like sweet used in pair, bro. I just think acid wash denim like that looks real dumb. Okay. Then we're going to go bell-bottom jeans on guys and girls. Bell-bottoms, never cool.
That is my number 2 as well. Like, it's in the same category as low-rise jeans, where they were, like, past your butt crack low.
That's almost like drop crotch stuff. That's not... Mine. That's kind of on mine, but you'll see. So, my number 2 is see-through mesh shirts on anybody. See-through mesh shirts... What are you doing? If you want to be like that, if you're a girl, cool, man. Cool. If you're a dude, just don't wear a shirt. Because you look like a goof. And my last one is Yeezy anything. If it's Yeezy, go away. Yeezy shoes, I'm going to say it, they're ugly as hell. They look like bubble moon boots. They look dumb. The drop crotch pants look dumb. The weird oversized shirts, they look dumb. I don't like Kanye West. His new album is trash. Sorry. That's my number 1. I had to talk smack. So what is your 5 through 1?
My 5 is platform sandals. So
yeah, okay.
Yeah, we all remember those. There was like a 4-inch hunk of foam attached to your foot.
Yup, okay.
Yeah, that's my number 5. 4 is frosted tips on dudes.
Oh, did I tell you? Yeah, I was on the phone with you where I saw dudes with frosted tips recently. I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah, like, okay, so there's a way that they do it now that looks nice. It looks very nice, but I'm talking about, like, the old school frosted tips.
Like Aaron Carter?
Like, huh?
Aaron Carter frosted tips?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, no, we should never do that again. Like,
or Justin Timberlake's hair when it looked like ramen noodles?
Yes! Yeah, actually. Like, yeah, no, that for sure. Number 3 is the blue eyeshadow phase. And girls still go through it. You will always go through it, I swear, when you're, like, in middle school. And it's like, let me just take on this, like, bright blue turquoise eyeshadow all the way up to my eyebrow.
So, blue eye...
shadow trend. Look that up.
Blue eyeshadow. Oh, yeah, okay, I know what this is. Yep. Oh, look, Kim Kardashian's wearing it, which means it must be cool for some reason. Sorry, next.
Next would be the flare jeans or the low rise, like we talked about. Okay, I will say something. I wasn't a fan at first, but the new butt cut jeans are actually kind of growing on me. I don't know if I would ever buy a pair, but they're kind of growing on me.
Don't do it.
Do you know what I'm even talking about?
Yeah, I do.
What are they?
If they are what I think they are they the low ones that go down?
No. Look up butt cut jeans. You gotta look them up.
Butt cut jeans. Sorry if you can hear me typing. Oh, these! Yeah, okay. No, those also look dumb. That just looks like... that looks like you ripped your jeans coming out of your house. Like, I get, like, distressed jeans. I have a lot of pairs of distressed jeans. This is just like... You're asking for someone to mess with you. What are the jeans that look like you're wearing a thong? Like, that's what I thought you were talking about, where the top is cut out. If they're jeans...
Assless chaps?
No. So it's like, they're jeans, but the top part, the belt is there. But it cuts down so you can see their, like, butt crack.
What those are called.
That's what I thought you were talking about.
Popular for, like, 6 months. I remember that. I can't remember what they're called, though.
The butt cut jeans, you're just asking to sit in some grossness or something. But yeah... Cool trend. Okay, next.
Next would be my number 1 biggest hatred for any fashion trend ever, shoulder pads. I don't care how hard you try. Yep. They're never going to be cool, and they're never, ever, ever, ever going to look good.
Yeah. That came back this year. Like, at the Academy Awards, so many people had shoulder pads. I'm like, what is going on?
Yep, I hate it.
So that was our list of 4 things from favorite or like least favorite to favorite, or thing we hate least to hate the most. Thank you for listening. I hope you guys like the new theme song, our new intro song at the beginning. Guys, this has been See What Sticks. We have upped our game here at See What Sticks to the next level. Hopefully the recording sounds better. Hopefully everything sounds better. We're starting to put real effort into this show starting at episode 31 because, it's just a warm-up period. So thank you so much. Thank you, Emma. Thank you to music for being a thing. Thank you to TV shows. This is the official podcast of the room that I'm recording this in because we don't have sponsors yet. Please sponsor us. So what do you want to say before we head out until the next episode?
Thanks, y'all, for listening again. Hope your summer is getting off to a fantastico blastico start, and we look forward to seeing your downloads in the future. So please click that download button and show us some love. We love you back oh so much, and have a fantastic evening.
Well, thank you. And news for the podcast, I forgot to mention up top, we are going to start a Patreon. All the videos we do for this podcast and extra stuff will be going to the Patreon, so if you want to throw us a buck, it'll be going there. So once we set that up, all the video vlog style stuff and extra things that go into this very shambled podcast will go there. So a little reward for people who want to support the show in a special way. So that will be happening next week or two. But other than that, thank you for everyone who downloads, listens, continues to retweet, everything like that. It means the world to us. Thank you to special guests and everyone else who comes on. We love you. This was an episode that was a little different. It was a lot of fun. And we're going to do another one of these probably next week where we just rank stuff. I think it's kind of fun. And yeah, so thank you so much. This is See What Sticks, a podcast about everything and nothing. And I hope you have an amazing week. You know how to reach the show. And goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.